Marcus breaks the silence after 28 days. Clear for now. Next play in 2 weeks. $800,000 minimum. We need you. You stare at the message, then reply, I'm in. The paranoia never leaves. It just learns to live with you. Marcus's next message comes at 2:41 a.m. Biggest one yet. Megacap Tech. $2.1 billion acquisition. Board approved last night. Announcement in 11 days. $1.2 million minimum to play. This is the one that makes us all rich. You're sitting in the dark. Your new apartment. Gun on the coffee table. Your total liquid, $6.4 million. You know what this is. This isn't overheard gossip. This is direct board-level information. This is textbook insider trading. The kind that sends people to federal prison for years. You stare at the message for 20 minutes. Then you transfer $1.4 million. All in. Buy at $87.40. 16,018 shares. The next 10 days are hell. You barely sleep. Every car that slows down outside makes you reach for the gun. You check flight prices to non-extradition countries every morning. On day 9, the stock starts moving. Someone else knows. Volume spikes. You sell 4,000 shares at $94. Lock in $26,000 profit. But you keep the rest. Day 11. The announcement hits at 8:07 a.m. Stock opens at $142. Your remaining position is suddenly worth $2.1 million. Total profit on the trade, $1.68 million in 11 days. You sell everything at $139. Cash hits your account. $4.1 million from this single play. You should feel euphoric. Instead, you throw up in the bathroom. Marcus texts, legendary. Next one in 3 weeks. $3 million entry. We're going nuclear. You don't reply for 2 days, but on the third day, you wire $3.2 million into the next tip. Another tech merger. This time you don't even pretend it's just information. You know it's stolen. You know it's illegal. The trade prints again. Another $2.9 million profit. You now have over $14 million. You buy a house in cash under an LLC. You buy a Rolex and a Rolex for your girlfriend. You tell her you finally made it in the market. She believes you, or pretends to. You cross the line completely. No more excuses. You are no longer listening to tips. You are actively participating in a criminal conspiracy. You start keeping 2 sets of books, one for show, one real. You hire a second lawyer who specializes in complex financial matters. Marcus promotes you again. You're core now. We need you on every play. You say yes. Late at night, you sit on the balcony of your new house. $14 million in the bank. A gun in the drawer. A second passport in the safe. You think about the first text from Marcus. The $2,000 trade. The $110 profit. You whisper to the dark, I can still stop. But you already know the truth. You crossed the line months ago, and the line is far behind you now. You are 29 years old and worth $27 million on paper that doesn't officially exist. You wake up in a house you bought in cash under an LLC. No mortgage, no landlord. Floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the city. You have a driver now, a quiet man who never asks questions. He picks you up in a black Mercedes that isn't registered in your name. Your girlfriend, now fiancé, lives with you. She wears $15,000 watches and $8,000 bags. She thinks you're a genius day trader who finally cracked the code. You let her believe it. She stopped asking hard questions 6 months ago. You fly private to Zurich twice a year. Business meetings, you say. In reality, you reset accounts, meet your offshore lawyer, and move money into fresh trusts. You have gold in a private vault. Bitcoin and cold storage across 3 countries. Real estate in 2 more. Marcus calls you core now. You're in every major play. $2 million. $4 million. $7 million entries. The profits come so fast you stop counting the commas. 1 month you clear $9.4 million. The next, $11.7 million. You still wear hoodies sometimes, but now they're cashmere. You have a safe room in the basement with servers, burners, and 3 passports. You have a lawyer on monthly retainer who specializes in financial regulatory matters. Your mother lives in a beautiful house you bought her, cash. She thinks you won big in the stock market. You smile and say, something like that. She's proud. That still feels good. You have a new circle, not friends, contacts. People who feed you information, people who move money for you, people who ask no questions. You eat at restaurants where the bill is $1,200 for 2. You tip in cash. The staff know your name. You don't care. But the paranoia is always there now. You check the rearview mirror constantly. You sweep the house for bugs twice a week. You sleep with a gun under the pillow. You have 3 different exit plans ready, 1 for each passport. Your fiancé asks when you'll slow down. You say soon. She nods, but her eyes say she knows it's a lie. You look in the mirror one night. Round white face, black dot eyes, dot mouth. Same hoodie you wore when you had $47 in the bank. But now it costs $900. You feel powerful. You feel untouchable. Yet every time your phone buzzes with a new tip from Marcus, your stomach tightens. You know the game has changed. You are no longer the guy who got lucky on 1 tip. You are part of the machine. You are the machine. And machines don't get to walk away. You sit on the balcony at 3 a.m. City lights below. $27 million hidden across the world. You whisper to the dark, "This is the life I wanted." But deep down, you already know the truth. The new life isn't free. It has a price, and the bill is coming. The first real warning comes as a certified letter, U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, your full legal name on the envelope. Voluntary request for information regarding trading activity in redacted tickers. Please provide trading records, communications, and source of funds within 14 days. You read it twice in the kitchen. Your hands go cold. You immediately call Marcus. He answers on the second ring. Stay calm. They send these to hundreds of people. It's a fishing expedition. Delete everything and respond through the lawyer. Do not talk to them. You hire the expensive attorney, $25,000 retainer. He tells you to produce minimal records and claim most communications were verbal. You do exactly that, but the pressure doesn't stop. 2 weeks later, your main broker freezes $4.2 million. Account review pending regulatory inquiry. You can't withdraw, can't trade. Marcus texts from a new number. SEC referred 3 of our plays to the FBI Financial Crimes Unit. They're building a pattern case. Go dark, no new positions for 60 days. You try, you really try. But after 19 days of watching the market from the sidelines while your money sits frozen, the anxiety becomes unbearable. You open a new account under a fresh LLC. Small at first, $300,000, then $800,000, then another